Hi, folks. Hi, Mom. You're not going to believe what happened. Since the last time we were on here, shit's gotten crazy. If you tuned in for the last one, it was an instructional video on how to kill vampires. John Carpenter's terrible movie Vampires. Bob. It is indeed terrible. And James Woods sucked in it, despite his high Q and the magnificent Hollywood cock. He wasn't good. So we had to kill it. We had to kill it and clear our area of its shittiness. But I went out to check on the grave today, and you're not going to believe what fucking happened. I have to show you. Apparently, well, I gotta show you. Come with me. We staked it and put it in a grave. It kills vampires. I thought. Wouldn't you think? Look what I came out to this morning. Oh, technical difficulties. Look at this. The grave is empty. The stake has been removed. And the vampires have crawled out of the grave. Soon to resurrect themselves. That's what vampires do. Perplexing. The garlic is gone. I put garlic in there. I staked it and buried it with garlic, like any good vampire hunter would. That's how you kill vampires. John Carpenter's vampires are very resilient. I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out. How could that happen? On my last Periscope, I was saying, somebody could dig it up, remove the stake, because technically you're supposed to separate the head from the body. Stake the body, cut off the head, bury them separately. I said it last time. Did I do it? I didn't do it. I took a shortcut. And I'm paying for it now, where this part of the world is paying for it. Because John Carpenter's vampires, you saw them. It and them. That. It's running free in this part of the world again. Do you want to watch it again? Not you, Bob. Most of you don't want to watch it again. If you don't kill it right, it'll come back. First it's in your yard, dug up. Next thing you know, it's in your VCR. And you gotta fucking watch it. You'll wake up in the middle of the night and that'll be playing. James Woods will be on there spitting out one-liners. Sucks. So, I don't know what happened. I'm going to blame Bob. I know a guy named Bob that loves that movie. He hasn't learned yet that, you can be a fan of a celebrity or an icon and admit to yourself that some of their stuff sucks. Tarantino, Rodriguez, and John Carpenter. He loves John Carpenter's vampires. I think he's the only one. But, perplexing, as I've been saying. I don't know. I think maybe Bob came up here. Bob claims he was in in Georgia. He's got an alibi. So I guess it wasn't Bob. Scratching my head all morning trying to figure it out. A sympathetic animal? Maybe the vampires have familiars. Sarasota squirrels have known to be demonic. Anybody that's been from this area, the squirrels are big and aggressive and satanic. Some carry weapons. Theories that they may take over this part of Florida. Might just be me. Might just be my theory. Could be a satanic cult of Sarasota squirrels. I was going through the gambit trying to figure it out. Bob's in Georgia. He's the only one that loves the movie. Satanic cult of Sarasota squirrels, maybe. Then it dawned on me. We have a security camera. Maybe it picked up something. Come with me. You're not going to believe this. It gets weirder. It was weird, and the weirdness continued. I don't have this queued up because, as I've said, I'm ill-prepared. I'm an ill-prepared person. It's a good thing nobody's watching this. So, I went back through our security footage to see if I could catch the culprit who unstaked the vampires and removed the garlic so that they could resurrect themselves and make their way back, their putridness, back into my VCR. Who would do that? Bob? Squirrels? No. No, people, none of those. This is what I found on the footage. Take a look. You see this grainy picture from the area of the grave. You can see this figure hulking over the grave. If we zoom in on this, if we zoom in, look at it. It's the Dark Lord himself. That's right, John Carpenter. You can see. Look at that. That's John Carpenter. Over that grave. I would have never thought it. I would have never thought. Apparently, he still thinks that's a good movie. It's unbelievable. John Carpenter flew here. Apparently, he saw my Periscope. He flew here. He must have flown here. From California, where I believe he lives. He unstaked the vampires. Removed the garlic. Maybe he assisted them out of that hole. They're crawling across my fucking yard, thanks to that guy. Well, that's all well and good, but we got to put an end to this, people. And we got to put an end to it today. I don't want that back in my VCR. Neither should you. We're going to do the right thing. We're going to do what we should have done the first time. This is instructional video on how to kill vampires part 2. Safety first. Oh, it's sexy. Safety is sexy, people. Didn't you learn that in school? I completely forgot my tools. Come on, let's go back in. It's getting fun now. Isn't this fun? We can just walk around all day. All right. I don't have a saw. If I had a proper saw, chainsaw, we would do this right. I got a hammer and a spade. But I found out the last time, John Carpenter's vampires are a little soft. They're soft. And blows, go back and watch the Periscope, blows to the body of the vampires, it fragmented part of the body. I'm fairly confident that we can remove the head. We're going to remove the head, restake it, and then bury the head separately. That's what we're going to do now. I'm going to get you guys set up so you can see. Can you see that? There it is. Gotcha. Look at this. Look what it did. Look what it did. It's regenerating. Now we got to take it down for reals. First, just soften the neck area. Softening the neck makes removing the head easier. Then use the claw part. To remove the head. So you gotta get the head part, the head area, that's separate. Now we're gonna rebury the body. This time there's no coming back. We gotta restake the body first. Then rebury. There. This is going to be good this time. This is the one that's going to take. Make sure you get all of it in there. Now we're going to bury the head separately in its own hole. As you can see, gently put it in the hole. Very carefully. Be sure you get all the pieces. Oh, see, this piece tried to escape. That could have become another VHS. Another piece tried to escape. We'll bury that in here. And there you go. Easy, right? Welcome aboard, Dimitri. You're late. You're not going to believe what happened. Watch this replay. Unreal. Unreal, Dimitri. Yeah. Yeah. Shit went down, Dimitri. Thanks for coming early. Yeah. That fucking vampire tape resurrected, Dimitri. That's what happened. Oh, his feed got messed up. I'm going to post it on YouTube, Dimitri. Follow me on there. I'll send you a link. So, no mistakes this time. No mistakes. Body staked. Head removed. Buried separately. John Carpenter's not going to fucking resurrect it this time. I don't care how much money he has. That guy can fly back and forth from fucking Florida to California. If he digs that up, it ain't happening. Once the head's removed, it's over. So, this is a little asterisk on my last Periscope. Do it right. If you're going to do it right. Don't take shortcuts. Don't think that, don't overestimate the power of garlic cloves with vampires. Don't underestimate the power of John Carpenter's vampires. Because they'll dig. All it takes is one crazy motherfucker to dig that up and unstake him. And that's crawling back into your VCR at night. Do you want that? Not you, Bob. Nobody else wants that. No one. It's a bad movie. Red Sun is next. Red Sun is next. Bob has left our fold. There's no coming back. And we will not, I repeat, we will not take prisoners. Red Sun is the first to die. I'm going to do an ISIS-style video for that, probably. It'll be like a fucking execution. So until next time, come forward and give heed. And as my wife says, go to monstermovieapp.com. There's links to everything on there. Even for you, Dimitri. There's going to be links to YouTube and Periscope. monstermovieapp.com for more beheadings. We will free this part of the world. We're freeing this part of the world of bad movies. One movie at a time. And they will not resurrect. Not on my watch. So until next time. Get the fuck out of my house.